There's no way.
Huh.
Hello and welcome to Seduce Me Part 4. We have just found out, we have inferred that the guys are demons, not normal. What are you guys, demons or something? I love how this guy just doesn't say anything, he just sighs.
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
Eh?
We're incubi, miss.
Oh,
Demons who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
Incubi? The fabled demons that existed to haunt humans and make them sex-crazed monsters? The mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get into your pants? The imaginary monsters you only saw in movies or on TV? Okay, but like, to be fair, if you see them on a TV show, they're not really monsters. They're like sexy, right?
Hello? Did you hear him?
We're telling the truth.
Do you think she's still processing it?
Yes, and she'll understand right about...
Right. It was funny while it lasted, but it's time to cut the joke short. Incubuses don't exist. There was no way they existed. That would be practically impossible. Not impossible, just practically impossible.
Ahem. Incubi is the correct plural form. And yes, we do exist.
Wait, who's talking? This dude? Prove it. As soon as the words left my mouth, I instantly regretted them.
Very well. Eric, go ahead.
Very well.
Oh god, his voice makes my skin crawl.
My sweet, you're so tempting with such non-belief. Let me ease your mind with a tender kiss.
Look how he's holding the
I
hair.
promise you'll enjoy every minute of it. And maybe you'll even want more.
You're terrifying me. Stop. What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and serenity. Staring into Eric's eyes, I felt waves of heat course through my chest and onto my face, painting my cheeks red in their wake. I couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Yeah, okay. With another kiss, my heart began to flutter once again in my chest, and my mind was sent spinning in a heated, passion-filled pleasure. Yet I could feel my body drained of energy as he kissed me.
All right, that's enough.
Aw, very well. I feel so much better.
Oh, stop! It's so cringy! Also, didn't Sam do the same thing? So isn't she, like, really tired now? Like, didn't they just take all her energy? As he pulled away, I was left in a mental mush pool. I felt weak in the knees, despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me. The world around me began to spin as I tried to speak. I think I'm gonna...
Ah, where are our manners? I'm James, and these are my brothers. Sam, Eric, Matthew, and Damien.
I love the name James! It's like my favorite name. Or, like, top 3.
Miss, are you okay?
Wait, why do they all have pretty, pretty common American English names? And her name is Mika. And she has a friend named Suzu?
Shit. She fainted.
Oh, rip. I couldn't believe it. Incubi. Real. It all spun around in my head until I saw only black. Floating in the darkness, my mind kept replaying the scene over and over again, reminding my body of the touch of the incubi's lips against mine. However, I began to feel the smooth silk around me and my eyelids unwillingly opened. Where? I woke to find myself in an unfamiliar place. Where was Mom? Dad? I was pretty sure this wasn't my room. Oh, wait. I lived at my grandfather's house now. Of course it'd be unfamiliar. I rubbed my eyes and surveyed my surroundings. I was still in the clothes that I arrived at the house in, but I was laying in a silk-covered bed. I remember coming in the afternoon, so why was it nighttime already? Suppressing a yawn, I stretched my arms. Maybe I should order some food for delivery. I was feeling pretty hungry. I was about to sit up, but I suddenly realized that I wasn't alone.
You're awake.
Oh, it's the quiet one. Hey, quiet one. Huh? Ah! Since when was he standing there? And who the heck was he? A guy in my bedroom. Did we? There's no way. Sorry. I think I was saying my thoughts aloud. Why was I apologizing? To a stranger who had only said 2 words since I woke up. Wait, he looked eerily familiar. Then it all came back to me. Incubus. He was an incubus. He and his brothers came here for refuge, and 2 of them kissed me, and then I fainted. That was how things came to this. It just seems like the beginning of a movie. You're probably wondering how it all came to this. Oh! He was leaning against the far wall looking at me. My heart began to race as I thought of the endless list of possibilities this situation brought me. I hated the thought of being under an incubus's power. Didn't they already tell her the plural is incubi? Or in this case it's possessive. One singular incubus's power. Especially in a bedroom. I don't know. I'll be calm. I took a deep breath. I was sure that if any of them wanted to take advantage of me, they would have already. Yeah, I'm awake now.
That's good.
Oh, that heart. He likes me because I was all chill. I don't know. I wonder what defending myself would look like. What is there? Pillows? Lamps? I saw a small form of a smile on his face, which made me blush a bit. Girl, this girl is so innocent that someone smiling at her makes her blush. Why, though? One thing still concerned me, though.
I'm not going to use my powers on you.
How?
I can read minds.
What?
It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability, outside of our usual mind-altering powers.
Outside of our usual mind-altering powers. This is it's like a Twilight type of thing, right? All the vampires have special powers. And now they're doing the same thing with these. And you see this all the time, I think, in supernatural books, because it's even though the characters on their own, or not the characters, but the supernatural creature has its own already amazing powers, they're like, let's give one more just for storytelling. They can read minds. This one can run at the speed of light. This one can see the future. This one can talk to plants. It's just great. Even more surprises. I grew even more worried about the situation I was in. I see. How long have I been asleep?
For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside.
Well, where are the others?
My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology.
Yes, I will take that dinner. Oh, okay. That's unexpectedly sweet.
Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home, and 2 of us using our powers on you.
Yeah, it is. It is the bare minimum, man. You've got a point. Right, I had forgotten about that. It still irked me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they were demons, it was pretty rude to demonstrate their powers by kissing me. I wasn't some kind of human plaything. Main character is strong and tough. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of one of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes read. Wish I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten all about this. I thought Naomi was uptight, but no, she reads romance novels. Okay. Maybe I should have just called the police on them. Then I would have never landed myself in this situation.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
Yeah, I think so. Whoa!
Trust me, I won't let you go.
Oh my god. So serious. I won't let you go. Look at his purple eyes. Oh, he's cute. I'm not so sure about this.
I promise.
Okay. Okay. I trust you.
Good.
If you hear the sounds that's going on, I don't know if you can hear or not, but my dogs are play fighting right next to me. I was speechless. He was carrying me as if I weighed nothing. He was so strong. Girl, he's a demon.
Thank you.
He can read minds, but you think it's exciting that he can carry you? Like, like a normal guy can do that. Or woman. Oh, anyways, he said thank you, right? Because he can read my mind. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
I decided to close my mouth for the time being so that I wouldn't weird him out or make things more awkward than they already were. Well, he didn't seem to mind carrying me or listening to me talk, so at least things weren't too strange. He didn't mind carrying me, so I mean, it's chill. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything, especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes when he looked at me that wasn't lustful. It was more in admiration. Once we reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carry me everywhere. Oh wait, I think I said that sentence wrong. It's more like, as strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carry me everywhere. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thanks for carrying me, but I think I can walk by myself now. Not saying that I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it. Not in a weird way, of course. It's not like I get carried around all the time. What I'm trying to say is that it was really nice of you to do that. I started to fumble over my words again. Real smooth.
It's no problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then.
All right, see you. What? We're not going together? They're making dinner for me. Where am I going? Okay. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing into the shadows of the dark lobby.
Oh, hi.
Oh! Suddenly, a boy who looked around my age or possibly younger bounced up to me. He looked vaguely familiar. Oh, wait. Ah, you're Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm, that's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
I'm fine.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. How embarrassing.
Well, if you say so. I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset.
It's okay. After all, I did hit Sam after what he did. And about Eric, I just wanted you guys to prove to me what you were saying. I suppose incubi are real, then. I wondered how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing up at Lisette, and now this? I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations. Wait. First my grandfather. Her grandfather died, and she's like, yeah, I have a knack for getting myself into sticky situations. Like, he died, girl. You couldn't, you know.
Oh, I have an idea.
He shoved his hands into his pockets with a cheery grin on his face.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Is he trying to do a magic trick?
Ta-da!
Oh my god. It has a knife. A squirrel? What is that exactly? He smiled as if to wave it off, but when he opened his eyes and saw what he was holding, his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
What he produced from his pocket was a creepy-looking doll.
Ah, what is that?
I'm not sure. Oh my god, it's so creepy. His face paled considerably and he dropped it onto the floor, scooting away from it frantically.
Get it away from me! It might be possessed by a demon or something!
But isn't he a demon himself?
That's not what I wanted to make! I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up. That looks like it came straight out of a horror movie.
He slumped his shoulders and looked down at his feet. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to look so dejected. I mean, it's certainly unique. You can have... Oh, I'll keep it. He was nice.
But it looks so creepy.
It's the thought that counts, right? You wanted to cheer me up, after all. I picked up the doll and looked at it closely. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if I looked at it from a certain angle. I gave him a small smile. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's good to see you smiling, even though the thing I made still kind of creeps me out. Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs.
Sounds great. Lead the way. Something smells good. Did you hear that sound? My stomach rumbled in agreement. I was starving.
Oh, the girl's awake.
Excuse you, I have a name, you know.
Should we really care?
Oh, okay. He's the tough one. That's why he's wearing a dog tag and a cool metal bracelet.
Sam, I will roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours.
That is a really, really creepy threat.
Whatever.
I apologize for his attitude.
Oh, that's fine.
Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you.
Meal? For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant. What? Why? You have been told multiple times by multiple people they made dinner. What? It's not that difficult. Maybe it was the doll getting to my head and distracting me. Ah, that's right. Damien and Matthew mentioned they were making dinner as an apology. Oh, wait. You didn't have to.
We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to.
All right. Well, thank you. Matthew put down the last of the plates on the table and bowed a bit, exaggeratedly to me, gesturing to the table with a sweeping motion.
Ah, there we go. Dinner's all served.
The table was filled with various foods from an eclectic selection of cuisines. One portion of the table was filled with elegantly plated Asian foods, and another portion some yummy-looking desserts. And there were yet more and more plates than I could have possibly imagined. Whoa, that's a lot of food, and it all looks so good.
We hope you enjoy it, my sweet.
What? Sweet? Me?
That's enough, Eric.
Yeah, that's enough. Get out of here, creepo.
You're no fun, James.
Ugh.
I don't need to be fun, Eric. Miss, please follow me.
I didn't know what came over me, whether it was his politeness or maybe his power, but I couldn't help but take his offered arm. James seemed very kind and intelligent, but aside from that, there was something that set him apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them.
Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone?
Oh, well, it's kind of a long story.
I'm all ears if you wish to tell.
No. Sure. To put it briefly, I just moved here today.
That explains the luggage you brought in when you came through the front doors. By the way, we put your belongings in the room you were sleeping in. That seems to be the master bedroom, I believe.
I believe. Thanks. This house is really big. I don't think I even explored the entirety of the estate when I was a child.
You lived here before?
You lived here before? No. Truth be told, this is my grandfather's house. I used to visit him all the time when I was younger.
May I ask why you now live in your grandfather's house?
He actually passed away yesterday. God, I forgot it was just yesterday. It was bequeathed to me in his will, and I was sent here to live here whether I liked it or not.
My condolences. It seems like you don't like the idea of living here.
It's not that I don't like this house or that I don't have fond memories of being here. It's just the implications that come with staying at this estate. It's kind of complicated to explain.
How do you feel about it?
I certainly wasn't expecting that question, but in a good way. It was different from what I had heard the entire day at school. I appreciated the fact that he was willing to listen. I feel angry, sad, scared, and confused. It's hard picking out the different emotions that I'm feeling right now. I wish I was stronger.
You don't have to be strong.
What do you mean?
I understand that you're going through a difficult time, so it's okay to feel those emotions. You don't have to be strong at all.
That's right. All right, yeah, I like this guy. Thank you.
Are you all right? There seems to be a small bruise on your cheek.
He caught me off guard with that comment. I thought no one would have noticed something as small as that. Oh, I'm fine. He stopped and leaned in, a bit too close for comfort, or maybe it was just me, inspecting my face. He was really quite tall, having to bend over so much to just look at me straight in the face. It was hard to look at him, especially when he was so close. After a few seconds, he straightened up and began walking away.
Well, if you're having any problems, I'm always here to listen.
Okay. Does it look like a butler? Is it kind of like a butler? Or like, oh no, like Like Harry Potter, like when you go to a school that has a dress code, that's the kind of stuff that they wear. That's really kind of you to offer that.
My pleasure. Here's your seat.
Here's my seat. Okay, we're going to stop right here right before the meal. I hope you're enjoying this weird, cringy romance visual novel. Join me for part 5. Thanks for watching. Bye.